As the origin of heaven and earth, it is nameless. As the mother of all things, it is named. So, as ever hidden, we should look at its inner essence.
Okay, so if that's a no, then we're gonna let Shelley finish her statement, and we're gonna move
Fuck you,
on.
Coffee. Go fuck
Go ahead.
yourself, you stupid
Go
bitch.
ahead. Go ahead, Shelley.
To follow up on what Kazi's
Sally,
question,
you're culpable too. You're a stupid bitch as well.
why I'm losing the train of thought. So I want to understand it because we only have a finite language we can remember, but obviously it's working. Is it the petals are moving? It's not about moving. Is it a display of what we would call God? And God in the petals is a display? Like, are they like this Fibonacci sequence may explain it, but is that kind of like giving me the whole image of what is already there? Is that
Harvey and Keith, why are you letting them get away with this?
I'm
Let me sit there
not.
and explain to them how it's not the case.
I'm not letting them
Let
get
it
away
talk
with
about it.
anything. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm not letting them get away with anything. I'm trying to let them finish so we can have an open dialogue conversation. I get that we don't have to agree. Just let them finish so we can have pushback. You know, you can speak your mind after they say what they say.
So it sounds like Shelley's asking for a definition of God.
She has me to explain the observation of the patterns.
Okay, well, hold on one second. Shelley, are you through with your statement?